All right, now this. President Trump signing a long list of executive orders on border security. Tony Delgado, who's co-founder of Latino Wall Street, joins me now. Tony, great to have you here. You say many Latinos that came to the U.S. legally are absolutely fed up with open borders. Are you okay with closing the border and finishing the wall?
Absolutely. I mean, listen, you can gaslight other Americans about the border crisis. You can gaslight them about the cartels and say that it's racist propaganda. But we know for a fact that the cartels are real, that the crime in Mexico is real. Ask any real Mexican, and they're going to tell you that there is no law and order in Mexico. There is no justice. The police are scared of the cartels in Mexico. And that's why all the Latinos that I know, they're ecstatic. They're extremely happy that President Trump signed the executive order to classify the cartels as terrorist organizations, because they are. Yes. They are. They rape, they steal, they kill, and they commit crimes. And I think the Mexican government has been unable to clean up the cartels, so I'm excited for the U.S. to step in.
Do you think that Trump has the right approach to crack down on these illegal border crossings? Will it be effective?
Absolutely. He has every single right. It's actually a human rights violation what's going on at the border right now. I had a private roundtable meeting with Tom Homan last week in Naples, Florida, with the Young Republicans. And he told us that close to 80% of women who are crossing the border are being raped by the cartel. Instead of the immigration process being handled by the American authorities in a humane way, the way it's supposed to be handled, the cartels are charging innocent women to cross the border, and they're falling into human trafficking, they're falling into drug trafficking, and it is really a human rights violation what's happening at that border, so we need to clean it up.
President Trump getting pushback for his deportation plans. What do you make of those plans?
Well, listen, when I had the meeting with Tom Homan, he said that there's three priorities that the president has given him. So number one is to secure the border, right? It makes no sense to deport people if they're just going to be able to come in and continue to come in illegally. Number two is to get rid of the bad guys. Their focus for this next 100 days is going to be on going to the jails. President Biden changed the rules a lot. It used to be the case that if you were here illegally and then you committed a second crime, right? The first crime is crossing the border illegally, and you committed a second crime, that was automatic deportation. It's a no-brainer. You just broke the law. In these Democrat cities like New York, California, Chicago, they've been releasing these people. So they've been releasing them on bail back into the communities. So his second order is to go to the jails and start the deportation process. And the third is to find the children. We have 400,000 children who are missing at the border. We have no idea where they are. So his third directive is to find the children.
Last one for you, Tony, and I have to ask this. You're a former Democrat turned Trump supporter. What made you switch?
So I worked for the Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Independent campaign, and I really feel that the MAGA movement, this is not about Democrats, this is not about Republicans, this is like the new Patriot Party. It's both sides coming together. It's the unity party to make America great again. And one last thing, if we clean up the cartels, and we actually are able to stop the crime that's happening at the north of Mexico, that's going to make Mexico great again.
There you go. Well, it's a great place to leave it right there. Tony Delgado, thank you, sir, for joining us and sharing your thoughts with us. Much appreciated.
Thank you for having me on.